What's good, y'all? It's your boy Drew Keys, legally blind artist from South Carolina, and welcome to my reaction channel. I had to make this, man. I had to make it. I had to make it because, bro, I missed out on the biggest bag ever. That's the type of bag that you could get just by, that would have been a perfect time to start my reaction channel. No cap, to get fans and shit. Like, yo, that would have been the perfect time, bro. I'm starting mad late. I was mulling this over for the entire Kendrick and Drake beef. I was mulling it over. And when I saw that when the beef was over, Kendrick Lamar was clearing the music for the reactors. And at the same time, Drake, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I don't think there was even any copyright claims. Maybe there were, I don't know. But people was able to make their bread off of that. They said they made life-changing bread. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. And bro, when it came to that beef, bro, I already knew that. I had a couple of takes that people probably would have said that I called it. Like they would have said I predicted it, but it wouldn't have been on no prediction stuff. It's just that I'm an artist myself. I'm a singer and a rapper, and when it comes to industry stuff and when it comes to recording and mixing and mastering, I know a lot more about that than a lot of people. So when it came to them dropping music and when it came to Kendrick responding, I called that whole thing, right? I called Drake taking it personal. I called Kendrick taking it personal. I called, because here's the thing, I'm a J. Cole fan. And when J. Cole bowed out, I was disappointed. Just like everybody else, I was mad, and I had to just sit there and look at people say, yo, this man is scared of Kendrick Lamar. Yo, this man don't want no smoke. And I had to accept it because it looked like that. It looked like he was scared. And then when he took, I remember talking to my homie in Discord, and when he took down 7 Minute Drill, I was like, don't Kendrick and Drake not like each other? They got real beef, don't they? He was like, yeah. And I was like, bro, that's why he bowed out, because they got real beef. And a lot of people, I keep hearing this same point being brought up. It sounds like an excuse to me, but I see it as a valid point when people say that, yo, why did he record it in the first place? Why did he get involved in the first place? If he knew this, why did he get involved? First things first, I don't think he knew. I don't think he knew until after he dropped it and people was reaching out to him. They say Schoolboy Q talked to him, but me personally, at that time, I was thinking that people in Kendrick's camp, TDE, or Kendrick himself reached out to him like, yo, we get where you coming from, but this isn't on some competition shit. We're about to expose some shit about this dude, and I'm about to gun for this dude's head. I don't like this dude. Kendrick don't like this dude. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna, it's a genuine beef. And me, I always remembered that Kendrick and Drake had a genuine beef for years now. Even before Kendrick did his freestyle, I think it started with the Control verse, but I think it just spiraled out after that. And I already knew that they had a beef. They didn't like each other. I didn't know if it was still a thing until Kendrick dropped Like That. And I'm like, they're still beefing. They're still beefing. He doesn't like him. You know what I'm saying? And Kendrick, because the rumor was that J. Cole and Drake were making First Person Shooter, and J. Cole wanted to get Kendrick on First Person Shooter to be more like a Big Three type of thing, to feed into that Big Three type of thing, because he respected Drake and Kendrick both as artists, right? As artists, he respected both of them. Drake was like, I don't know about that. He was kind of hesitant. And Kendrick said, no. He even kind of explained it in Euphoria, saying that we still got some things to discuss. I'm not making a song with you. You know what I'm saying? And apparently that rubbed Drake the wrong way, and he did some subliminals in First Person Shooter. And a lot of people said that he was dissing both Drake and J. Cole on First Person Shooter. He could have, honestly, he could have, but it was mainly aimed at Drake. The only diss that I heard was fuck the big three. It's just Big Me. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the only diss that I heard that was aimed at J. Cole. The Andre 3000 bar that RDC was talking about, that could have just been applied to Drake, if I'm being honest, because Drake does talk about like him having mob ties and him walking around with a Drake, with a stick, and say you walk around with that stick, it ain't Andre 3K, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I think the only one that could be seen as a diss towards Cole is fuck the big three. It's just Big Me saying, hey, I'm just better than y'all niggas. Now, to me, Cole should have just reached out and, been like, yo, so we doing this? You wanted to be on some competition shit? And Kendrick could have just told him right then and there before he even dropped any type of response that, no. If we get into an exchange, he's going to drop a song. But if we get into an exchange, this ain't going to be on no competition shit. I'm going to be gunning for his head. And I already know he's about to be saying some stuff about me too. We don't know what type of allegations were right or wrong. We just know J. Cole decided to not be a part of it. And I'm honestly glad as a J. Cole fan that was the case, because it didn't sound, to me, J. Cole, when it came to rapping, will not be scared to rap against anybody. It's just Kendrick is somebody he respects. They've had a friendship that's been, I think, a decade now. They've been friends for a decade. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, for that to be the case, I would say that was, the whole thing behind it. And a lot of people, I'm not going to excuse the fact that he, rushed and did it, because I think my hypothesis was that he gave in to peer pressure. He gave in to peer pressure, and I don't think it was because of social media per se. I think it was because people in his actual corner, people that he wakes up and talks to every day, like people in his circle was saying, what are you gonna do, Cole? You got, like, is it wartime? What are we doing? So I think, he also said that in the apology on Dreamville, and that was another thing. Bro was setting up for Dreamville. Like, he was setting up, not only was he setting up for Dreamville, but he was working on a release for Might Delete Later. And I don't know who gave him that idea to be like, yo, put the diss at the end of Might Delete Later. That was not a good idea, because first things first, you didn't give yourself enough time, enough breathing room to be like, all right, now let me reach out to Kendrick, right? Drake, he waited until he was done with his tour, but J. Cole fucked up because he was trying to rush it, and Dreamville's this big thing for J. Cole. J. Cole started chilling after Dreamville. So I think he should have been like, all right, Dreamville over, now let me go and talk to Kendrick and try to reach out to Kendrick. That way, 7 minutes, like, because if I'm being honest, that, like, it didn't fit with the Might Delete Later album at all. Like, it stood out. It wasn't a good fit, if I'm being honest. But yeah, bro, that was my whole little tidbit on it. Like, because people got to realize, like, as an artist, especially, people are like, oh, but there's no excuse, because he sat there, he wrote it, he recorded it, he mixed it, he mastered it. Most likely he just wrote it and recorded it, and most likely he gave it to somebody else to mix and master it, because artists at that level don't mix and master their own stuff, right? The main person that's going to be listening to that over and over again is going to be the mixing and mastering engineer, and then sitting down with J. Cole and saying, yo, you like this? I bet. Yo, you like this? And I'm pretty sure J. Cole was just listening, like just for quality purposes, and then like, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and just like gave it to somebody else to prepare for release, so they could slap it on the end of Might Delete Later. And I was like, bro, like, knowing how tedious the mixing and mastering process is, a lot of people, it is faster, way faster than it was back in the day, but it's still tedious. And not only is it still tedious, but if you're already working on a release of an album, you're going to be doing a million things to try and prepare for that release. And on top of that, he was working on Dreamville, the concert, the festival Dreamville. So it's like, yeah, bro, he was just too busy, bro. And honestly, he messed up because he tried to squeeze it in there while he was that busy. and that just didn't, like, he should have just did what Drake did, just waited until after the tour was done or after everything calmed down to get active again. But that was my whole tidbit on it, man. I had to talk about it at least a little bit, man. I missed it. You know what I'm saying? I missed the bag. I missed everything, bro. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. I still got some reactions lined up that I'm ready to react to. There's some music that I want to react to. I want to mainly react to music and maybe like some funny videos, but I don't really know what music-wise to react to. You guys can let me know what you guys want to hear from me. Like I said, I'm a musician myself, so if you guys want to check out my songs, you could go and look in the description down below. You will find, oh, my bad, hit my mic. There you will find the link to all of my socials and the link to my other music channel and Spotify, Apple Music. I'm on pretty much every streaming platform out there, so you guys can go and check me out and, you know, give your boy a listen. You know, throw me on a playlist. You know, just show some love and support, and I'd very much appreciate it. But anyways, man, yeah, man, I made this channel because, bro, I just want to have fun. I want to have fun reacting to some videos, and also just want to get some more content out. So, you know what I'm saying? If you guys are ready, we can get to work. Let's get it, man. I can't wait, man. We about to get lit over here. We about to have fun. That's the whole point of me making this, is to have fun. So yeah, man, I really appreciate you guys for making it all the way to the end of the video. Make sure you give your boy a like, comment, and subscribe. It's been your boy Drew Keys. I'll catch all of you guys later. I'm out.
That's why I don't get it, like why the fuck all of you niggas keep playing with me? Oh, you got an issue, then what is you waiting on? Go ahead and say it to me, cause all of my tolerance ain't with me. If you got a problem, then say